Thought it might be good to do an introduction to some of the books that I do. I do a lot of travel books. Every holiday I go on to, I make a book. And this is one I made for Austria last year. It's covered in an old bag that I had. I know I've done quick flick throughs of these before, but I thought I'd go through and do a bit more detail. So this was an old cookbook that I bought. Quite often when I go away I'll look for a suitable book to work on, and this was a recipe book of Austrian food and recipes that I thought would be good. So I generally start with some kind of introduction. This was a sticker that I bought off Etsy that I included some random drawings. Obviously it's normally a ski resort, but we were going in the summer, so ski related things, some text, cards, a little map of the area, an A that I cut out of magazines that was in the other video that I did about magazine cuttings, bits about the flight, and this was the numbers that I do. Generally before going away I'll produce a set of numbers that I can take away with me, and for each day that we start I put the date in. It's quite nice to have handmade ones before you go away, and I can make a video on those maybe at some point. So details about the flight, and then this was as we arrived. Some of the sculptures. We had to drive 20 minutes through Germany on the way, so a little bit of a map so I can reference back when I'm looking at this again in 20 years and I've forgotten what we did. Various sculptures as we're going into town, so there's some kind of stuck things in, some kind of drawings. These were the Glem Art. They're based in the town, so there's lots of different images that they create that were in the town. Our hotel, a drawing of one of the birds we saw, a bit of information about the city, some things that I bought to go. So I'll keep packaging from socks and all sorts of things that I've bought, and I can use it in the book. Cut out pages, faces, beer that we bought from a supermarket and drinks that we bought. Quite easy to take the labels off and include them in the book. Information about a meal we had. I can look back and all the different songs that they played while we were listening. It's quite interesting. If it's rainy, then you can record that in. Information about what to do if the weather changes. We were on the mountains, so things that I can take with me. Sticker page. I quite like a found sticker, so quite often I'll take stickers from doors and posts and things and include them in the book. Got some mushrooms to go with the soups. Some of the recipes I've kind of not covered because I thought I might make those at a later date. Again, these were some of the holes that I've poked through with the incense stick, like I showed in the little short. This was the town, the hummingbird, different things we've seen. Again, postcards that we've picked up, stickers that I've pilfered. Again, it's from something I've bought. I think this was a travel towel. Leaflets that you can pick up from places. It's always good to go to tourist information or the equivalent in the area and pick up. Sometimes hotels have them as well. And then maps of the different routes that we've gone to and what I've done. Again, just the stamps. Because this was quite an outdoorsy holiday, most of the colours are greens and browns, and I try to keep to a theme. And I'll take these little bits away with me so I can put them in and use them. Again, Austrian stamps that I've put in. I'm a bit obsessed with fungi, so I do notice those when I'm around. And then again, little sketches of the butterflies and things that we've seen, or I've got stickers that I can add in. Quite often I'll get stickers for things I think I'm likely to see and carry them with me. You don't need to have them out with you every day, but it's nice to have them in the hotel so you can use them afterwards. Again, just collage papers invoking a theme. So this is just a sketch from the balcony of some cheese we bought as a snack. Again, some of the flowers that we've spotted. Where we're at and what we're at. Little things that I've noticed, and again, the numbers that I've made before we went away, I've added. Another walk that we've done, so I've put another map in and highlighted some of the facts from it. Pages that I've made smaller to add a bit of interest down the sides. Bit of information about what we've seen. Quick big on arrows on this. Little sketch from the top, having a rest. Meal that we had at the top. These are stickers that I bought that I kept with me just in case I wanted to use them. Lots of little boxes that you can put information in. Again, I've got the feet going between the pages. Birds that I've seen, I've just done quick sketches of them. Another glam art. This was an exhibition that we went to because I really like their work. So some pages are really simple, others have got more on them. It depends what I want to record and what I'm doing. Some holidays are full of things that you're doing and others are fairly quiet. That little train that we went on. Tickets from things that we've gone to. Again, another walk. Recording things that I've bought. Things that we're doing. So I've added to the map. And just make little notes. More birds that we've seen. This is from a leaflet. These were all images from leaflets that I've picked up. And these are a game. I think it's called Lexicon. Game, recording what I've had for lunch. It obviously rained that day. While we were sat eating, I've obviously sketched the arm where we're eating. More mushrooms and butterflies, and then the painted rocks that we were following for our direction, so I've recorded those in there. Okay, another day, so I've got another, this was a cup that I've altered and added the numbers to. Again, more postage stamps. They're really quite cheap to buy. You can buy them in Oxfam shops, or you can get them on Etsy or various places from a magazine. These are little, obviously where there's lots of flowers, I've taken one and attached it in. It's lost some of the colour, so I've written, I knew it was going to, so I've written what the colour was as it was fading, so I remembered. Again, words from magazines are useful to cut out. Drawings of plants, natural plants. Again, another walk included. It's quite useful if you're getting one map to pick up 2 or 3, and then you've got the backs of them that you can use. Again, from one of the magazines. few more sketches. This is some stitched paper that I stitched on a machine before we went away. Little sketch. Images from magazines of things that we've had in the spa. Again, good source of image is children's books, so you can use lots of children's books in your work. Again, another drinks bottle that I've taken the label from. Free materials. Recording the weather. Knives and forks are good. If you can cut those for magazines to denote when you're eating, it's quite a good kind of marker in the book. Again, another number for a new day. That was a sticker that I bought in a gift shop. This is one that I've taken from a bus stop. And this was going to a town, so we went straight to tourist information and got the leaflets about what to see. More sketches and then more stamps about the town. And Vassar sculpture. And things that I've noticed, so road signs that have caught my eye and the train track signs. Church with information about it. So this was from a leaflet, so you can just take the bits that you want to include and then embellish it around the page. This feels like it was a postcard that I bought and attached in. Any more stitching that I've done before, it's gone away. As we're having lunch, I'm just peeling the label off the drinks that we've had. Free materials. And then a museum. This is the outside of the museum, and then various things inside that have caught my eye. And quite often I'll take close-up photos of things, and then when we're back at the hotel later having a drink, I can sketch them in as I want. More drinks. I really love the labels of these, so they feature quite a bit. Another day. A little character from a walk we went on. And the map of the walk. This was a hilltop walk for kids, but I really enjoyed doing it. Again, the leaflets that are provided. And you had to go around and get all the rune clues, so that's what we did. So that's included in there. And then a drawing of a butterfly that we saw. Beetles. More birds that we saw. Pages for things that we've done. This is quite good to draw lines, and then you can include the text in the lines there. More beer. I think it was just random pages then. There's a lot of biking going on. I generally will leave pages at the back, and then if I want to add things, I can do. There's a whole resort map that I haven't wanted to alter that's in there. Various different bits. A currency converter that I've always got with me then if I've always got my book. And patches that I've bought while I was out there. This was from when we went to do the Kodok walk and gather all the runes. This was what they provided at the top of the mountain with the pack of materials on and some Edelweiss, a little belt and some old patches on the cover. That's it. I hope that's given you a bit of an insight into the kind of thing that I do. Watch out for the next one.